Hello, and welcome to the best underground comedy clubs in Philadelphia. We call them the underground comedy clubs because these are clubs that are here day in and day out, and a lot of the big venues get all the attention when these little clubs don't really get a lot of attention, and yet these little clubs are responsible for bringing up more stars from Philadelphia and the surrounding area and from across the country, and making them household names. So we're going to start with the Laugh House. The Laugh House Comedy Club is located in Northeast Philadelphia. Very, very well-known place. It's been a springboard for comedians for several years. And to give you an idea of a few of them, first of all, the guy in the picture there, if you know comedy, you know who that is. That's Paul Mooney from Los Angeles. And he's been one of the biggest stars probably for the last 30 to 40 years. But also, who's cut their teeth here? People like Philadelphia's own and the hottest thing in Hollywood, Kevin Hart, Mike Blackson, Bill Burr, Lisa Lampanelli, Mike Epps, everybody knows Mike Epps, and a whole bunch of other people that have become household names. If you have any questions about what time the shows are, how to get tickets, all that, it's laughhousecomedyclub.com. Okay, and here we are at the Punchline Philly. This is over in the Fishtown section of Philadelphia, right outside of Center City. A very popular place, great food, great bar, and it's located a few steps away from the Fillmore. You may have heard of that venue. It's a very large venue, but they're very big on music. This place here, a lot of comedy, 300-seat venue, big. VIP seating. They got a great outdoor patio. They have a great lobby bar, and they have full-service food and beverage selections offering a lot of local craft beers, boutique cocktails, and wines by the glass. Some of the nation's best comics took their first steps of their showbiz journey onto this stage. Wait till you hear the names. Robin Williams, Dana Carvey, Ellen DeGeneres, Philadelphia area Wanda Sykes, Drew Carey, and Chris Rock. And some of the people that come back at least once a year because they cut their teeth here when they were having trouble getting gigs. How about Dave Chappelle, can you imagine? And Gabriel Iglesias, which everybody knows as Fluffy. If you have any questions, give them a shot at punchlinephilly.com. Okay, next up is the N Crowd. This is in Center City. And this place has been around quite a while. They're an improv club, and they're only open on Friday nights at 7 o'clock. And you can buy your tickets in advance or get them at the door, a couple dollars more at the door. They've performed over 800 shows in the Philadelphia area, and then they've done some big festivals, this group. Toronto, Richmond, Baltimore, North Carolina, and they've also won the best comedy club on the Philadelphia Hot List several times over the past decade. So if you have any questions, go on their Facebook page, facebook.com, The N Crowd. They also have a website, phillynCrowd.com. Okay, next up is the Raven Lounge. They're in Center City, and this place is a little unusual. They don't have food, but you can ask your server for menus of places that do deliver food there. This happens all the time. There's Italian places, Chinese places, all different ethnic types of food in that area, and they deliver directly to the club. Now, these folks have a rotating roster of comedians that come in from New York City several times a month. And they have an open mic on Thursday nights for you guys that would like to give it a shot and see what happens. They also have bands, DJs, burlesque shows, performance art shows, film screenings, and a few other things. And you can check them out at facebook.com/Raven Lounge. Okay, next up is a place you might have heard of even if you don't live in Philadelphia or live in the area, Helium Comedy Club. And these folks still have some really big stars coming through. They're located in Center City. They've also got places in Buffalo, Portland, St. Louis, and Indianapolis. So if you use the .com website, make sure at the end you use what city you're looking for. This place offers a 3-act show every single time they're open, which is almost every night. And like a lot of shows and a lot of places, they have a 2-item minimum. So either a drink and appetizer or something like that. Or you can just drink water or soda and they charge you a little bit more per glass. And throughout the years, they've had some really very famous, notable people. Many that I've seen. Start with Louis C.K., Bill Burr, one of my favorites, Christopher Titus. He's great up on stage doing stand-up. Jay Farrow, he's from Saturday Night Live. You might remember him. I've seen this next person live, Damon Wayans. Great stand-up. I didn't know he was that good at stand-up. Adam Ferreira, another one. He's hysterical. Russ Maneve, Andy Kindler, you might remember him. He was one of the comedy guys with Raymond. Everybody Loves Raymond TV show. Louis Ramy, Kevin Nealon, everybody knows who he is pretty much. Patrice O'Neill, D.L. Hughley, everybody knows his name. Rich Voss, Gary Gallman, another couple of my favorites here, Jim Florentine, and Norm MacDonald. So check out their website, heliumcomedy.com/Philly. Find out who's there. And they have I think they're open 3 to 4 days a week. And it's really nice seating, is different levels, so you don't have anybody's head blocking you. And the shows are, every time I've been to one, it's been excellent. You'll love it. Okay, next up. This is a great place. Good Comedy Theater. It's located over in Chinatown section of Philly. This place doesn't serve liquor, but you can bring your own bottle, 6-pack or whatever you want. They'll keep it behind the bar and they'll also put it in the fridge to keep it cold for you. Every night they have 4 different types of comedy shows. Stand-up, sketch, improv, and storytelling. And I'll tell you what, I've been there for a couple of shows. The storytelling guys and women, I don't know if those stories are true or not, but they are hysterical. This will really have your belly laughing. They're that good. The place also, as a theater, they also offer classes in improv, sketch writing, and producing. So maybe you can pick up a career out of something like this, if you're in the business or trying to get in the business. If you have any questions, you go to goodcomedy.com. Okay, next up, great place to eat, by the way, the Powerhouse Comedy Club. Now, it's actually mostly built into Nick's Roast Beef up there in the northeast section of Philly. And it's really one of the only upscale comedy venues in the northeast section of Philly where you can get the best comedy, improv, dinner, and a show. And that's hard to find. They have a lot of different people. They sit up to 200 people, and they have different shows always on their website. So dress casually, but you don't have to overdo it. Just no sneakers and stuff like that. It's well worth the trip. And the owner, I cannot remember his name, but super nice guy. Super nice. It's powerhousecomedyclub.com. Okay, next up is the Philly Comedy Club. This is located in Center City. This place is a Friday night club, and they specialize in all kinds of different specialty cocktails. They are located in the Infusion Lounge of the DoubleTree Hotel. So it's just upstairs from Cuba Libre on 2nd and Market Street. And it's not a hard place to find. You can get there off of Market Street within a walk. Their lineup always includes the best headliners from Philly, New York City, and across the country, as well as top up-and-coming feature acts. You've seen most of these people on Comedy Central, Netflix, HBO, Conan, Colbert, MTV, VH1, and more. For more info, go to phillycomedyclub.com. Next up, Philly Improv Theater. That's in Center City also. This place has been there since 2005, and they're a very nationally recognized comedy scene. They've produced over 1,000 performances every year for the last 14 years. And they have shows on multiple stages, 7 nights a week, every week of the year. Beyond Philadelphia, they have performers that tour regularly, making appearances at some of the most prestigious comedy venues across all of North America. They also are dedicated to developing talent locally. So if you happen to live in this area, they teach over 1,000 adults, kids, and teens on how to do improvising, writing comedy sketches, and performing stand-up. And this is an annual thing they do, 1,000. A lot of their performers and alumni have worked on Saturday Night Live, The Tonight Show, 30 Rock, The Late Show, 2.5 Men, Raising Hope, Key and Peele, The Kroll Show, and many more. Also, the Kids in the Hall show from Canada, which many of you may not know of. It's been off the air for about 15, 20 years, but they were also a part of this improv theater before they were in Philadelphia. For any more information, phillyimprovtheater.com. Okay, last but certainly not least, the Bye Bye Liver. This is a comedy crew, and it's basically the Philadelphia drinking play. It's a very fast-paced comedic romp that goes through all the different pratfalls and pitfalls of Philadelphia's favorite pastime, drinking. It's 2-part sketch comedy, 1-part drinking games. And before we go too far, let's set the record straight. Bye Bye Liver is, and their drinking humor is all in good fun. You don't have to take a drop of alcohol. No one's telling you you have to get drunk. That's the last thing they want to do. And they're fine if you come in and drink water or soda. It doesn't matter. They're very avid supporters of the American Liver Foundation. So they want their patrons to be responsible and safe. So this is a fun show, fun play, and you'll enjoy it. It's every Saturday at 8 o'clock at night. And you need any other information, it's byebyeliver.com. Okay, and thank you for watching. That's the end of our lineup. I appreciate your viewership. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you subscribe, because we have many, many more things coming your way over the next many, many years that we're going to be doing this on YouTube. So thank you again for watching.